guess what? Does anybody know who this is? If you don't, you've been under a rock. This is Sam Bass with the Rocky Mount Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to talk about some events this morning. We're going to talk about Up Late with Sam Bass. We're going to talk about what's going on in the community. So we're going to talk about a whole lot of things, and we'll be back to the K-Files next week. It is still a holiday week. You know, I can't find anybody this week. Or last week.
It's a weird time. It's that time of the year. You don't even know what day it is.
Yeah.
Today's a Thursday that feels like a Monday.
I mean, 2 weeks in a row. People have had 2 weeks off now. So they need to be raring to go next Monday. Golly. But I'm back at work.
Yep, I'm back today, and I'm looking forward to getting the year going. I'm going into my 5th year being at the Chamber.
Really?
So my anniversary date is actually January 4th.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't realize it had been quite 5 years, but
Yeah,
I guess it
time
has.
flies.
We've put up with you a long time.
Well, I've enjoyed it. It's been a good run. So
Yes, you do a good job, Sam. People, you're a people person, and, the businesses like you. It's so appropriate that you're the membership, director of membership for the
Right.
Chamber. Is that
Right.
correct?
Right.
So anyway, it's very appropriate that you would have that particular position because you are a people person and the businesses do like you.
Thank you.
And David Ferris is the president also, and people like David. And so we have a very good Rocky Mount Area Chamber of Commerce here in Rocky Mount. And you have a lot of members. I mean, the membership has just grown.
It has, and it's a testament to our chamber.
Yes.
We've got a great team. Not only David being our president and CEO, our staff, the rest of our staff, Taylor Anderson, and
Oh, yeah, I like Taylor.
and Jordan Little's a young man that's come along and just been very impactful
Yes.
for us as far as our social media and things like that.
Like him too, yes.
Plus, Alan Matthews, everybody knows Alan. His fingerprints are all over, up and down the 301, Sunset, all of the
Yes.
things he's been involved. And now, the icing on the cake is we have Norris Tolson working for us now.
Yeah, that is unbelievable. Y'all have a heck of a team now.
Yeah, we really have a powerhouse team over there.
Yes.
And again, the success of the chamber is because of that team we have right now.
And Norris is working on special projects, I believe, for the
special
chamber.
projects. So a guy like Norris Tolson, you just don't let him retire.
No, you can't. So I'm glad he didn't, and I'm glad he landed at our chamber. So you've got some events coming up.
We do. Our Ag Forum, second annual Ag Forum, is coming up on January 29th. It's out at Brown Auditorium. It's a free event. How many things do you go through at the chamber that are free? And it includes breakfast, and we have our keynote speaker is Steve Troxler. We're very excited about that.
Wow.
It was not easy to get him, but we dug in and got him to come. He's our keynote speaker. He will be there. The event starts at 8 o'clock, and it runs until noon. We'll have other speakers, too. But Mr. Troxler will be our keynote, so we're very excited about that.
That's a great keynote. It really is.
It is.
He just won his election again, so he's back. He is our new but old agriculture commissioner. When I say old, I don't mean his age. I mean he's been there before.
Right. He's been around a while, and he got reelected, and he's very popular with the farming community.
Yes, he is.
So we're really happy to have him. Again, that is January 29th out at Brown Auditorium at Nash Community College. So if you'd like to go, please register at our website, which is RockyMountChamber.org. It is a free event, but we do need to know about how many people are coming because we are doing food.
Right. You want to get fed.
That's right. We want to make sure we have plenty of food. So go to the Chamber's website or call us, and we'll get you registered.
So what else do we have going on?
Okay, the other one, February, I've got to check the date, our annual meeting.
Okay, yeah. I always enjoy going to the annual meeting also. The ag event was very enlightening. I learned a lot from that event, but I also enjoy and learn a lot from the annual meeting as well. Y'all have good speakers. Who's the speaker this year?
We've got Phil Berger,
Oh,
Senate Pro Tem President Phil
Yes.
Berger. And that is, let me double check it, it is February 4th. This is an evening event. So this is a dress-up, plated dinner. This one's at the Rocky Mountain Event Center.
Okay,
And we also recognize our Distinguished Citizen of the Year.
that's right.
I know who it
Ambassador of
is.
the Year. Oh, you do?
I'm not going to tell you who it is,
Oh.
but I will tell you that this person is so well known in the community and so loved that it's Sandra. I'm just kidding.
Have I got Alan Matthews on this morning or Sam Bass? Which one?
Yeah,
Will
I'm-
not tell
I'm-
me a dang thing.
I'm in secret mode, but this person is very well known in the area, and I don't think anybody would disagree that they're very deserving.
Okay,
We also name our Ambassador of the Year,
yes,
and we also have our President's Award that David will select an individual for that award.
yes.
That all happens at our annual meeting. And it's also, it kind of turns the year on our board. So Erin Gall is our current chair. She goes out, and Adam Hodges will be coming in as our chair.
I really like Adam, and I like Aaron too. I'm not saying that, but I really like Adam. He is I don't know if he's president yet, but his family, his father, owned Crown Industries out on 64 that you see all the time, trucking, logistics business. Adam is a fine young man. I really like him a
Super
lot.
guy.
Yes.
Again, it's a person, you're not going to hear anybody say anything bad
No.
about Adam Hodges.
No,
He's just a great
really
guy.
not. So anyway, that's going to be good to have him rolling in. So as president. So a lot going on with the chamber. And now, how would a business become a member of the chamber?
They contact me.
Oh, well, that's easy enough. Call Sam.
There's a couple of ways to do it. You can actually go online to the website. There's a link for membership there at the website. Again, it's RockyMountChamber.org, or you call me directly at the chamber. And I would be glad to, any questions anybody has, call me and ask me. Or
Yeah.
call our offices in general. They'll get you to me.
Yep. Well, that sounds wonderful. Let's talk about Up Late with Sam Bass.
Okay.
Oh, your popularity has just grown.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And
You enjoy doing the show. I mean, you can tell that you really enjoy it. And Jamie, your producer, enjoys producing it.
Right. It's a lot of fun, and I give a lot of credit to Jamie, because Jamie,
Yes.
as I always tell her, is the brains behind the operation. I'm just a stooge behind the desk.
Well, she really writes some good copy for you.
She does, she's very well organized. She researches the guests and gets the information for the interview. And so I'll give her all the credit in the world, because she really does put together a pretty nice show. And when she came to me with the idea, and I'm like, you want me to do what? But she had already kind of laid out a script and a plan and all of that. So pretty organized person, and she does a great job.
Well, the show has been great. You've had some really good guests. I was watching the Tar Heel Traveler on TV, and I said, oh, yeah, we've had him on WIG before on Sam Bass's show.
Right.
So, yeah, you've had some, he's one of the very, very good guests that you've had. Name some of your guests. You've had
Well-
Greg Fishel.
Well, speaking of Tar Heel Traveler, I bumped into him over the holidays.
You
and
did?
Mentioned to him maybe coming back doing another
Yeah.
show with us. And he's just got so many stories. You can't possibly run out of material with Scott Mason.
No.
We've been fortunate. We've gotten some good people. We've had Greg Fishel on twice, and I think probably the most popular episodes that I've been told about have been him, Linda Loveland, that used to work for WRAL, who
Yes.
now works for Farm Bureau. She's been on. My friend Mike Manazer, Admiral Mike Manazer, who was a
Yes.
Top Gun pilot, he is
I
coming
enjoyed
back.
him.
We're going to have him back for a chamber event as well, a chamber breakfast in February.
Okay.
Stay tuned for details. He is going to be back, going to do another show with us, and here's a guy with endless stories. Of course, he was a Top Gun pilot. He was the captain of the USS Nimitz. He commanded the Dwight D. Eisenhower Strike Force. I mean, pretty good resume there for a
Yeah.
Navy guy, and
Yeah.
super smart and just a very engaging individual as well. So when you start seeing the information from the chamber about that breakfast, make sure you go to it, because he'll do book signings afterwards, and he'll be over here at the Dunn Center again, like it was before. And we filled the house last time. We're assuming we're going to do it again this year. But this is a guy that when he came, so many people talked about him, and a lot of people hated they missed it. So now's your opportunity to see Admiral Mike Manazar.
Yes. Let's see who is calling. Good morning. Good morning, Philip.
Good morning. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
Happy
to
New
you.
Year.
And you know what? I have to tell a story to you this morning.
You do?
So I'm scrolling through my text yesterday, and I'm reading. I didn't go down far enough. And I'm reading at first that you were in the hospital and that you were short of breath and this was happening. I said, oh, not again. I said, I know he's not in the hospital again. And I was, fixing to reach out by text, and I scrolled down a little bit more and it said, Happy New Year. So what had happened, I had gone up too far. That was his old text.
Oh, I
when
see.
he was in the hospital
I've done
the
the same
last time.
That a couple of weeks ago, back early December. And
But the
yeah,
new
talking about
text
the
said
chamber,
Happy New
and they
Year.
do a great job. But I tell you, with the chamber, it makes me think of a great ambassador for the chamber, and she has been wonderful. Julia Farmer Lindsay.
Oh, yes.
She just went to see her last night.
Did
And
you?
yeah, she's very tired, very weak, and we just need to keep lifting her in prayers.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
she's
called that
needing all the
in.
prayers.
Yes. Well, we will be praying for her. And yes, she was a huge cheerleader for the Chamber of
Oh,
Commerce.
God.
She was.
She's the best hugger in Rocky Mount.
Yes.
'Cause
And
she
now
will
Sam's
hug
trying to
you.
take
You
that
will
over.
not get away from her without hugging. And tell you a story. She and I, her husband, late husband, L.W. Farmer,
Yes.
was a fireman. And whenever we had a dance that the fire department put on, and might have been a Christmas party or a Valentine's dance, L.W. didn't dance. So, and my then wife, my ex, didn't dance. So, Julia was my dance partner. So whenever a song would come on that would be like a little shagging song or something like that, a beach music song, she'd look over across the room at me and point towards the dance floor.
Right, right.
But she was just always great. But she's a great ambassador. I don't know if she still is active with the chamber, but I know she has in the past been a great ambassador for the chamber.
Yes. And for the community, too. I mean,
Hey, and
just-
I got Lim some cookies. I came by there
I'm glad you
Tuesday
did,
before
because,
he left.
Liam, I got tired of hearing that, because you were
I know.
whining because
I shut
I
him
got
up.
cookies and you didn't.
Yeah, I set him up.
Philip makes these lace cookies. They're called lace cookies. They're thin as paper, and they have holes. That's why they're called lace.
Oh, I
They have
see.
little holes all in the top because they're so thin.
Yeah,
They
you
have
can
little
see
holes.
through them,
You can see
and
through 'em.
really
my
look
God.
like the
Ah.
lace from a lingerie or something. And very crispy and very, very good. But
Yes,
I
they
just wanted
are.
to call in and just continue prayers for Julia.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for calling that in, Philip.
All right, then.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, speaking of Julia, we had a first responders hot dog lunch.
Yes. And she was there.
And she was there, and she was in the middle of everything. She was
That
just,
sounds like Julia.
just loving it and hugging people and doing her thing. And it was really, I hadn't seen her in a while, but it was really good to see her at that.
Yes, it
And,
was. I'm glad you brought that up because she sure was there.
Mhm.
Yes. Talking about the Up Late with Sam Bass. Now, who was I got her book, Brittany
Brittany Butler,
Butler.
yeah, the Syndicate Spy.
Yes, I got that book.
Well, the thing about her is, I just took a shot at getting her. I mean, I didn't know her. I sent her a message on Instagram.
Doesn't hurt to try, does it?
And, if you don't ask,
Not gonna
I've done
do
that
it.
with other people and hadn't gotten any response. And I've had a couple of surprising responses. So
Okay.
we've got some people in the works. One person, again, I hate to name names because I feel like I'll jinx it, but it's
Yeah.
a national media figure.
Oh, wow.
It's a possibility.
Oh,
And we've got some good stuff coming up. I don't think we're going to start back taping until about February,
okay.
but we got a lot of people in the works. Fred George is one of them. We've talked to him about doing a show.
He'll be great.
Yeah, looking forward to having Fred on. And we've got a long list. We've got people that are booked, and then people call me or text me or message me all the time, and hey, I want to be on your show, but I've got to have something to talk about, folks.
Well, you have to apply now. It's to the point you have to apply.
Yeah.
And you have to be screened.
Yeah, and you just can't have somebody say, I want to be on there because I just think I need to be on there.
There has to be a purpose.
And because the thing we don't do is politics. We don't do.
Right.
We don't really talk business. It's a laid back, feel good show,
Yes.
and that's the way we want to keep it.
Well, that's the way late night shows are supposed to be.
Well, they've all turned political these days.
Oh, gosh.
And nobody wants to watch them anymore.
That's exactly right. Their ratings are so down.
Right.
And see, yours are going up. So you're doing it the right way.
Well, I wanted to say too, tonight we're re-airing the Steve Barcelo from the Bigfoot
Oh, yeah,
Museum,
yeah.
Paranormal and what's that? Cryptozoology
Oh, my
and Paranormal Museum in Littleton. We had him on. This is the Bigfoot guy. He very interesting guy, and that show will re-air tonight at 10 o'clock. So if you didn't see it the first time, make sure you tune in tonight at 10.
Okay. Well, make sure you tune in every Thursday night at 10, and we play it at other times. I'll have to get the other times for y'all again. We did announce those 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Okay.
And in 2025, we are doing a billboard. And you will know, it will play with our commercials on the timeline, and it will play throughout the morning show on our breaks, not every break, but what we're playing that night. If you get too far ahead, people I'm finding they get confused. So you'll be reminded every morning and every day we'll probably do one day ahead, let you know what's today and tomorrow, on WHIG, on prime time and morning, and afternoon. So anyway, look forward to that so you can keep up with what's going on WIG, because we want you to watch. We're going to Kenley, we're reaching Bailey, Spring Hope that we did not reach before. This antenna is doing really well for us. It really is. All right, we're getting the break sign. So we got to go to break. We'll be back with myself and Sam Bass right after this.
What is the Davis Furniture difference? The difference is we buy with you in mind. For generations, we have listened to our customers. We can help you find the look you want for every room in your house. Quality, style, color, and of course service. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Davis Furniture, the family business where we treat you like family. Let us help you make your house a home. Davis Furniture, historical downtown Rocky Mount, on the corner of Hill and Main.
When Anita needed surgery, she struggled to find a doctor who made her feel at ease. Then she met Dr. Stephen Grant.
His bedside manner and the way he treats his patients was fantastic. He was different from everybody else I'd ever seen. He's compassionate. He really cares about his patients. I told him, you were my guardian angel. My experience with Nash was A+. So any surgery I need here on out, give me a blank piece of paper, I'll sign it. I want you to do it.
Learn more at nashsurgery.com.
Larger, safer, sleeker, more advanced tech starting at $21,000. And check out our lineup of SUVs this year. Doing it the better way for over 100 years. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
The tank is on E, and your low tire pressure light is glaring at you again. You do not have time to wait in line and pay to put air in the tires, and you certainly don't want to get out of the car in the cold and pump gas. What if you could pull up to a gas pump and have an attendant run out to greet you to pump your gas, clean your windshield, and put air in the tire, all for no extra charge, while you step inside and enjoy a made-to-order breakfast or lunch? Does that kind of full service exist anymore? It does, at JD's Grocery and Grill, a service station created to bring back the full service experience to all customers. JD's Grocery and Grill is a full service gas station, eat-in restaurant with tasty made-to-order food, and a grocery store all in one. The staff at JD's Grocery and Grill is ready to field all requests and will help you find anything you need. Call them today at 252-972-5000 or stop on by at 1240 Atlantic Avenue. Store hours, Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Grill hours, Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. JD's Grill and Grocery, at the heart of great food.
Welcome to 554 Avon Street, a charming 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, rich in character and lovingly cared for. Enjoy the elegance of original hardwood floors and stunning paint throughout. Updates include roof and HVAC system. This home is move-in ready. Step outside and enjoy your newly built deck and fenced backyard, complete with spacious parking area. Plus your short walk from the Rocky Mountain Mills. Remember, for all your real estate needs, think of us first.
Primary Care Urgent Care of Nashville is excited to welcome Heather Davis, MHS PAC, to our team of medical staff. Heather is accepting new patients and is ready to help you on your healthcare journey. She has experience in providing family practice care as well as urgent care for a diverse group of patients of all ages. Come and see Heather Davis at Primary Care Urgent Care of Nashville.
Here.
Yeah, and there's a lot, it's like working for the government, not necessarily the really government. All the top secret information that floats around the halls, I don't even get it from the chamber because, Alan and Norris and David are always cooking up all this stuff and all these huge projects are coming. So I'm not privy to a lot of that information. It's like we can tell you, but we'd have to kill you type deal.
Yeah, that's right.
But there's a lot going on. Rocky Mount and this entire area, our whole region is just going to start to take off, because the biggest news I think last year was that Natron battery company that's coming out, and that is going to create jobs, high-paying jobs.
Yes.
And it's a domino effect. Once something like that happens, they have to have other companies to come along to be their suppliers, and it's just going to mushroom out. So we're excited about that, and there's many other things in the works I hear
that
are going on. And you mentioned a while ago that the
what's in that cup, by the way?
It's well, the reason I have a swig cup from my good friend Jennifer at Sparkling Creations is because you can't tell what's in it.
Is that bourbon at 8:20 in the morning?
I may be doing a dry January.
No, you're not. Not.
But anyhow, you mentioned a billboard a while ago, which reminded me. The Chamber, we did a billboard out on 95. And this is a win-win. It helps us to promote the Chamber, and it helps all of our businesses that are Chamber members, because it's directing people that are coming from north to south about the infield area exit to go to the Chamber website to look for restaurants, hotels, shopping, retail, things like that. So when you go in there, if you're in your car, hopefully the person driving is not the one on the phone. Somebody in the car is going to go to that website, and they're going to find a restaurant in Rocky Mount to stop at. So they're starting to get sleepy. They're starting to get hungry. Hopefully this is going to be a big benefit to our membership. Like I said, it's a win-win. It helps us to recruit membership. It also helps our members a great deal. So we're proud of that.
Well, and we want to tell our people in the hotels the people behind the desk. When people come in from out of town, please talk nice and let people know all the positives in our
Right.
community. It benefits you because they're staying at your hotel, which is how you get paid. And so I've always had this, thing. But anyway, that's good that we have a cheerleading billboard.
That's
The
right.
Chamber's doing that for our community to let people know to stop here and take advantage of a lot of the great things that we have here in our community. We have some new restaurants.
Yeah, of course, the big one everybody's talking about is Lily Ann's.
I love it. I've been twice. I just absolutely love it. And let me tell you what I didn't even know. I took the tour, and I don't know how I missed it. They didn't show me this. Maybe it won't finish at that point because it hadn't quite opened. But the last time we went, we had reservations. But anyway, we had reservations, and our reservation, we were called almost at the minute, so we were happy. Went back, they kept walking us back and put us in this room, this kind of a private room with like only 4 tables. Quiet, and our table, guess what? It has a window, and here's the kitchen.
Right.
And our table overlooked the kitchen. It was so cool. Of course, my daughter says, "Oh, let me turn my back. I don't like to see people fixing my food." But anyway, it's cool that you can look. Ask for that room if you want to go in kind of a private setting with only 3 or 4 couples or tables. It's so neat. I didn't know they had it.
Yeah, I saw that. I did the tour. I have not had a chance to eat there yet, unfortunately. Now,
Oh,
that's going to
so
be
good.
something's going to happen very soon. I know David Ferris had mentioned he went. It was fantastic.
I recommend the salmon.
Okay, you heard it here
Absolutely
first.
great. My husband
So-
says a steak.
But I like the idea of being able to see them cook because they're you know what's going on in there.
Yeah, it's really fun, and we can't wait to get the camera. They told us we could come in within the next few days. We're going in with the camera.
Well, they've done a great job on their social media. Because
Yes.
I'm seeing them every time I open social media.
Yes.
There's something for Lily Ann's on there.
Yes.
And the new Barley and Burger over there is great too. I have eaten there.
Right.
But that's
Now,
such a great location.
Is that different at all?
Oh yeah, it's different. It's the same but different. I think they've gone to a full bar service
Oh.
versus just doing the beers.
Yeah,
So it's larger than it was.
Okay.
It's a great looking facility.
and I heard somebody say you could eat outside.
Yeah, they're getting it set up, for probably
Not
this
right
time of
now,
the year, but getting it set up for outside. And
Yeah,
both of those businesses are great chamber members, and
Okay.
we're proud to have them. And get out there and support them.
yeah,
Because I think you're right about Lily Ann's. It's new, but it's not new now. But you're still going to need reservations because
Yes.
it's just so popular right now.
it is. It's very popular. Now we have to look forward to what's going in the old Zebulon Road Barley and Burger space.
Yeah.
What will go in there? So we'll
haven't
see.
heard.
That remains to be seen. They may not know yet. But now Greg told me about this, and I see that it's open. There is a Western wear store out well, let's tell the location of Lily Ann's. We haven't even told the
Well, it's
location.
in
We
the
have
old-
in the past, but
The old Gateway Convention Center.
Yeah.
It's completely been redone. By the way, the Western store is called Delta Dawn,
okay, I'm glad you knew that.
and they've joined the chamber as well. So,
Have they?
So I mean, any new business, it makes sense to join the Rocky Mountain Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Because these groups, we all work together. It's
Yes.
all the chamber's here to advocate for businesses.
Well, if somebody walks into the chamber, I'm new in town, and I need to buy some Western wear. Okay, who's the chamber gonna recommend? They're gonna recommend a member of the chamber.
Right.
I mean, that's duh.
And another thing I learned early in my chamber career is when people come from out of town or they're moving to this area, one of the first places they go is the Chamber of Commerce website
Right.
for any town, because you can see all the businesses and the realtors and things like that without all the clutter of Google. If I go Google a restaurant, I might get a restaurant in Nightdale or Raleigh or somewhere like that, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get a Rocky Mount restaurant.
Right.
But if you go to the Chamber website, and I learned this because there's a lot of people that are associated with the Chamber who have kids that are on traveling baseball and soccer teams, and they tell me the first thing they do when they go to another town is go to the Chamber website, looking for things to do while in town. So it's a benefit to the business just to be listed on our website.
It was kind of cool. I won't mention the name of the person at the Chamber. They're still there, though. But one of the big Save-A-Lot grocery store used to be here for a while, quite a few years. And when they came to town, corporate businesses don't sometimes advertise, but they went to the Chamber and they asked, we do television advertising in other, communities that we have been in. So anyway, this person from the Chamber called me and said, Save-A-Lot's wanting to do some advertising. Do you know they stayed on from the day they opened the doors until the day they went out of business in this community? We had their account, and it came from a recommendation from the Chamber.
Very good.
Sure did. So,
Yeah, and we actually do work together with you guys because you guys are the community television station.
yeah,
And you do a lot to help with our causes. You come to video pretty much 95% of our events.
yeah. Can't do
that's-
them all, but we do.
Well-
We try to do. We try to show some of these events because they're really, really great events y'all put on.
And we do a lot.
Yeah, you do.
And so it's hard for y'all to cover all of them, but if you count our major events plus ribbon cuttings, business after hours, coffee with the Chamber, lunch and learns, there's just so many different things we do. It's a very full schedule at the Chamber of Commerce.
I'm gonna put you on the spot now, but I've got them on my calendar. But we have got several ribbon cuttings this month.
We do. Papa Sibo is one of them.
Yeah,
New member.
over at Bimini Plaza Shopping
Used to
Center.
be the old Mama's Pizza.
Yeah,
He's put in a buffet over there. So if you're looking at a quick, good Italian lunch, it's a great place to
Yes.
go.
and listen, George, that is the last free plug you're getting.
George, open up the checkbook, George. She needs a check. But
But anyway, yeah, that's good. That is one of the ribbon cuttings, and I don't,
we've got a business after hours coming up. Our small business of the month for January is the NC Beer Factory out
Oh,
on
yeah.
301.
Yeah,
And this is a business after hours, plus it's a small business of the month celebration, all kind of wrapped in one.
yeah. Kind of how that works, and Sam can tell you. Each month, there's a small business committee with the Chamber, and they nominate and elect a business that they think, and there is a rigid criteria
Right.
system, and you have to meet the requirements, and, has your business increased? Has your employees, are you employing more people? These are kind of all the factors that go in. And they have a small business of the month each month, winner. And these winners are normally proud. They're so very proud that they won this, they just are thrilled. So, and we do, Gene Almond Kitchen does a great job of doing a show to feature them, and you all have seen those on WIG quite a bit. So anyway, that's another thing, it's a small business of the month, as you said.
Right, and I want to point out too, these businesses are not picked by the Chamber.
Right.
They are nominated by people outside the Chamber, and anybody can nominate any business on our website. And we have actually simplified the form.
Yes.
So it's not a long, drawn-out process. And it's selected by our Small Business Committee, which is business leaders in our area. We
Right.
don't select it, we have no vote, we have no say-so.
Right.
So NC Beer Factory is very much deserving. They do a lot for the community. So come out and support them, it's free.
What's
Come on
his
out
name?
and I call
You've
him.
had,
He's been on the show.
Yeah.
I call him Randy Mustache because he's
Yeah.
got the big handlebar.
Randy,
And
yeah.
it's Randy Landgloss, and his
Yeah,
wife
yeah.
is Roxana.
Okay,
Super nice people. He is is a veteran-owned business too.
yes,
So it's a big deal over there, veteran, just any kind of veteran conversation, that's the place to go because he draws a lot of veterans in there.
right,
And he has a little area that he's got us on honoring the veteran that didn't come home.
right,
And so I have a soft spot in my heart for veterans because my dad was a career Marine.
Right.
So get out there and support them and come out to that after hours.
Yeah.
They're fun. Like we just
Absolutely,
party
they are.
After work.
yeah, that's exactly right. So, that's some of the great things going on in 2025 to kick off 2025. You know, what do you want to do? Sam, what do you want to do in 2025? I want to do 2 items on my bucket list.
Okay?
I don't know which 2. I haven't picked. Do you have a bucket list?
I don't have one. I pretty much have already done everything.
Trey Turner told me he didn't have one either. Men, men don't. Do you know more women have bucket lists than men?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because men never talk about a bucket list. So I'm going to do, I don't know which 2, but I'm going to do, the ones I have not done yet are kind of scary for me to do.
You can jump out of an airplane?
So, no, that would not be one. Unlike my daughter wants, she likes stuff like that, free falling and, don't even talk about it. But anyway.